booking business in what is traditionally in our industry an absolute dead zone. With you guys and the support, the calls, the training, and just the kind of walking us through stuff has been very personalized, and that's been the most important part, I think. And we don't regret it. My name is Barry Kilborn, and I'm co-owner of Home Shield Permanent Metal Roofing.
My name is Steve Holbiski, and I'm co-owner of Home Shield Permanent Metal Roofing.
We weren't getting enough phones ringing. The Google AdWords and the different types of advertising we were doing just simply weren't cutting it and weren't netting us the results that we needed.
We decided to join the CMM is because we found that our mail pieces that we were delivering through Canada Post were not working, and we had to take an extra step to try and get things to go, and that's why we contacted you guys.
We did some research, and then after meeting you and talking to the team and everything, we just felt that you guys had a good handle on the type of advertising and stuff that we really needed to inject into our business to turn things around, and so far it's been great.
The hesitations that I felt myself for joining was probably the upfront cost, not knowing what you guys could produce.
Overall, like when you've been advertising as long as we have in the various models that we've done, it's just hard to have faith when other things weren't working. But it was necessary for us to kind of change and try something new, and we don't regret it. I think for me, the personalized support has been the best. Having you guys explain and kind of walk us through everything. I know we're not completely up to speed. We're a couple of older dudes that just it's going to take us a little bit longer. But honestly, the training and support has been great, and the results are speaking for themselves.
Yeah, it's about 96,000.
The key with that is that we're booking business in what is traditionally in our industry an absolute dead zone. Usually from probably mid-December till almost end of February, it's been traditionally very, very quiet, and we've been actually successful in booking business at the quietest time of the year. So we can only imagine what it's going to be like when our season actually opens up. We've probably got 5 or 6 jobs booked. We've got a few more that are supposed to have answers to us shortly.
Yeah, we're about 4 jobs ahead from last year, and I find right now is compared to last year and the years before is we're not getting the referral business that we were banking on through the winter. So this year has definitely generated a lot more business for us to make us push through the winter. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the next coming months.
We've seen, Facebook and Instagram ads and just, wanted to know how we could be a part of it. You know what I mean? And you guys have been able to, help us achieve that. So I think for me, that was the biggest thing. We saw other ads that were out there and realized that they were hitting and getting lots of exposure. And we just wanted to be part of that.
Yeah, because I always ask myself, and I was asking myself this all the time, even with our recent company business that was doing our Google ads and all that. And it's like, how are these guys getting all these comments and, like, can I get a quote? Can you call me? How much per square feet? All in comments. I'm like, why are we not getting that? And it all comes down to what you guys have shown us what to do to get these leads on Facebook. It's definitely helped, that's for sure. To be honest with you, I can't really answer that question is because this is the first time we've actually truly done this, right? Our other guy, we don't even know what he was doing. I feel like it's just like Barry and I were doing is we would just go onto Facebook and launch an ad and pay $2 or $3 a day and hope for the best.
For me, it's been the support. I mean, a lot of those other programs they just throw something at you. We participated in Home Stars for a number of years, and then they changed their format and wanted us to get into a bidding war for leads and pay an amount without even having an opportunity on that or knowing much about it. Plus, the majority of the leads were just coming in as asphalt. But with us, like with you guys and the support, the calls, the training, and just the kind of walking us through stuff has been very personalized, and that's been the most important part, I think, is that you're not just saying here's a step-by-step how to do it. You're coaching, you're training, the support is there, and you've got all the tools there for us to succeed. So that's the biggest difference for me. I feel confident. Like I said, we're scheduling appointments and booking business in what has been since I've been doing this, which is 15, 16 years in this industry. Winter is always a ghost town. With the other forms of advertising we were doing, we tried it. It was quiet. It wasn't worth the money. And so you don't end up booking much. With this, we've actually been booking business, seeing people. So if I can extrapolate that out to when our season actually turns on, which is probably in about 60 days or 45 days, it's exciting to think of where we're going to be if we've had this much activity during what is traditionally a very, very quiet time. So I'm very, very excited about the future. So absolutely.
For sure.
We told you we were in a pretty tough situation. Things were getting pretty lean, and we had to do something and to kind of turn things around. And so far, so good. It's been as much or more than what we expected. So we're grateful that we clicked on that and looked into you guys.
Take the risk, join it.
You know, where are you at, and where do you want to be with your business? And if you are uncertain or don't know, then you need to explore. You know, we've been able to turn things around with your help, so it's worth exploring for sure. That's what it's all about. If you believe in something, you're happy to refer it, and we've had success. So I'm passing that information on to others. I have no problem doing that.